A lot of cars these days are coming with so-called premium audio systems, and these systems can include upgrades anywhere from a few extra speakers in the car, a bigger amplifier, and in some cases an actual subwoofer, from what the manufacturers are calling them. What we've got for you today is an example of a factory-installed subwoofer from a 2006 Chevrolet Suburban. Their big SUV has got their premium audio system in it, and this subwoofer mounts inside of the factory center console, kind of underneath the cup holder. Scott's got it here for you. It has got a 6-inch woofer, relatively small woofer, relatively low power handling, and an enclosure that's essentially just plastic. It's a pretty thin plastic enclosure, and if you've ever done anything with subwoofers, you know that you want a pretty rigid enclosure for that subwoofer to play in. If not, you get a lot of resonance. Scott, go ahead and hit that box to give them an idea.
The problem with the plastic enclosure is the resonance. You can hear it echoing. You can hear it even while the music's playing on certain frequencies. You'll notice the resonance in the subwoofer enclosure, and that's not a good thing.
No, and if you compare that to something like this, for example, which is an enclosure that we built for this particular woofer, this is made out of a 3/4 inch thick medium density fiberboard, or MDF, and if you hit this box, remember what Scott sounded like. Really solid, really dense. You're not going to get any flex or resonance from that material. Yeah, go ahead and pick that up and show them. It's a real thick material that's not going to be...
It's a very dense wood that is made specifically. We make them specifically for the speaker, so it has the right airspace, the right thickness, and it sounds great.
Yeah, it really does. And the next thing in this enclosure is the woofer itself. Like I said, if you take a look at it, and we'll get you a nice view of it here in just a sec. If you take a look at it, it's a relatively small speaker. It's a 6-inch driver. It has got a foam surround, a paper cone. Honestly, pretty cheaply made. Most of what these premium systems do in these cars is they'll use a DSP, or a digital sound processor, to kind of correct the deficiencies of the speaker itself by putting in some different EQ curves and things like that to make it sound a little better. The enclosure that we're putting in this vehicle to replace this woofer is from JL Audio. It's got their 10-inch W3 series subwoofer, and look at the difference between that and what's in there.
JL's using a fiberglass enclosure. It's actually going in the same location as this factory subwoofer. They're taking up more airspace. They're using every little square inch that they have available to get you the right type of woofer in there to make it sound good. And if you can even just compare JL's subwoofer with the factory box itself, there's no comparison.
Yeah, there really isn't. So we just wanted to show you this comparison, to show you what is really part of your premium audio system these days. And even if you do have one of these so-called premium systems, you can still get a pretty significant upgrade that will give you a true premium system.
Definitely.
Thanks for watching, and stay tuned for more videos.